Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea if you're new, and if you're not new, welcome back. First of all, let me just say I have no idea what I'm about to say in this video. I don't even come on FaceTime looking like, well, maybe I do come on FaceTime looking like this, but definitely not on camera to my internet friends. But this has just been really on my heart. And I'm really big on transparency. And if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, I'll put it down here. But I'm always transparent on my Instagram about just things that I'm learning in life. And to be honest with you, life is hard right now. As y'all saw, like I have not been on YouTube in like a month. And I haven't been on Instagram in about a week. And it's just like hard. I'm currently like making dinner, but I wanted to come on here and make this video first. I guess I was gonna do it while I'm trying to cook, but we just gonna go with it, okay? But yeah, life is hard right now for me. I finally realized that I'm in transition. I am in transition of who I am, of where I'm going in life and what God is calling me to do. And I don't know how to handle it. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know how to handle it. I don't know how to process it. And it's like the people around me, I feel like don't really understand, like my friends, those that I love. Oh Lord, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting hot too. But yeah, like it's difficult, and I feel like the question that I'm really grappling with, and I feel like Jacob, if you're familiar with the scriptures, Jacob in the Bible, and I'm gonna link it here so you guys can read it for yourself, but Jacob wrestled with God. He wrestled with God until God changed his name from Jacob to Israel, and that's what I feel like I'm in right now. It's like I'm wrestling with God, and the question that I'm constantly grappling with is, what is it that I really want, right? And what is it that God is really trying to get me to understand right now? And all of this stems from life and just the woes of life, being in a new city with nobody besides my dog, and getting acclimated. And I'm sorry if I keep looking off, I'm just like in my thoughts, but being in a new city, getting acclimated, things not really panning out the way that I had planned or had hoped or expected with business, as an entrepreneur, and trying to figure out like if I need to go back home, did I make a mistake? And not really feeling like a failure, like not wanting to feel like I made a mistake, not wanting to feel like I failed God or I failed what he called me to do. And I cannot believe I'm doing this right now. Oh my God. But not really knowing like what the heck to do. Like, what do I do in this? I don't have the answers. I'm asking God, and I feel like he's just like quiet, okay? And maybe he is giving me the answer, and I just don't know what that looks like the answer that he's giving me, I don't know what that looks like in a practical sense. And you know, I'm always that one that seemingly has all the answers. Of course, like a lot of times I feel like God gives me the answers, and it's like, you know, I move quickly, and I always have people that come to me for wisdom and advice, things like that. But I would say for right now, I don't feel like I have anybody that understands, I guess, what I'm feeling, because I don't even understand what I'm feeling. And it's just like, God, like it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm surrendering, right? Like you feel like, okay, Lord, like I feel like I'm doing what you're asking me to do. I feel like I'm laying this at your feet, like I'm doing what the scriptures say. But it ain't, the math is not mathing. And whew, okay. Yeah, like that's just where I am. And when I'm in that place, it's hard for me to show up for myself. It's hard for me to show up in my business because I don't want to be that person that just fakes it. I don't want to be that person that's just like, oh yeah, I got it together, when I really don't. Like I'm going to be the one that kind of retreats back until I do have it together, and I'm going to get with God, and I'm going to stay in that place of sacredness and privacy with God until I get to the confidence that is needed to go forth and show up, right? And so maybe my business doesn't make as much as it could because I'm choosing not to do those things. And maybe, I lose followers because I'm not as consistent on Instagram, and because I take these times away to fast and to pray, right? But at the end of the day, I need to know God's direction for my life. Like, I'm just not out here just living my life to be living it. Like, I'm living it for God, and it's not always easy. And right now, it's damn sure not easy. Excuse my language, whatever. But it's just, I don't know. I have no idea. But I did want to come on here to just like let y'all know, and I guess give another side to me. People always see me very bubbly, very happy, which I usually always am. But this is a real side too. Like, I have real emotions. I'm a real human being. I have real feelings. I have real thoughts, real issues, all of that. And obviously I know that these things don't last forever. And I know that it's part of the process. But again, the process is not always easy. And so, yeah, that's just where I am. And I don't have any encouragement right now. I could use encouragement, of course. Ooh, it's like moments like this where you almost start to wonder if going to your comfort zone is better, if going to what's familiar is better. But because I've made the decision to step outside of my comfort zone, because I've made the decision to go to the deep, right? Because I've made the decision to follow God wherever He leads me, even though I'm feeling like this, my faith in God is not shaken. It's not lost. I don't understand, and I'm asking questions, and I'm Mr. Krabs meme right now. But it's just like, I'm in expectation for God to say something. I'm in expectation for God to give me an answer. I'm in expectation for God to change my situation. I'm in expectation for God to make things make sense. And that's honestly, like, I love that. I love the relationship that I have with God. I don't regret it. I don't doubt it. Because it's made me who I am. It's brought me to where I am. And because I've seen God move me in similar situations, like to where I am now, it's just like, I know God is, like, He's gonna move. He has to. But it's just like right now, I don't know what that looks like. And I'm struggling to be okay with that in this particular season because it's at another level. I don't have like family that I can go to right off the bat, I don't have friends that I can go to right off the bat. It's a lot of changes happening around me, in me, and it's just hard. So if I am distant, if I am not as present, not as active, or if anybody for that matter, people that you know, that you see on social media usually all the time, if we're not as active, if we're not as present, especially if we're faith-based, you know, creatives and all of that, like, it could just be we getting some things together with God. It could just be we're in transition. And I have to give myself grace. You know, I pray y'all give me grace. I pray to give grace to other people. And I pray to make sense of everything, to figure out, like, okay, God, this is what you're saying. This is where you're leading me. This is what we're doing. And to go confidently in that. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So thank y'all for watching this. If you stayed all the way to the end, let me know if this video helped you. Let me know if this video encouraged you, if you're in a similar place. If you have any encouragement for me, I would appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.